But because God's presence sanctified the place, when Moses stood before the burning bush, he said, "Take your shoes off, for the place where you stand is holy." Really, the actual place I visited in Sinai. I was I believe based on tradition, the actual place in Sinai Peninsula, and I stood in that, and it's not really nothing about it. There is no life there at all. It's sand everywhere. It's dead, kind of. But yet, while he was in God's presence, he said, "Take your shoes off, because the place, it's God who makes the place where we worship holy." When this brother leading worship this morning, I could feel the presence of the Lord coming. I was really, every time I'm in God's presence, this is the only thing I want, is to be saturated as I worship. I am not a worship leader, but I love to worship. I love to worship. So, why? Because God dwells within him. Now, Elijah and the altar of uncut stones. We read the story in 1 Kings 18. It's one of the most powerful examples. Mount Carmel, God told Elijah to build an altar when he faced the prophet of Baal, if you remember, the Canaanite deity. And if he didn't build the altar, the fire from heaven wouldn't have fallen. But he obeyed and built an altar, but the altar he built, it was made of uncut stones too, not perfect. But then fire fell from heaven. That area, heaven and earth met together because people obeyed. So, but remember, though the power was not in the perfection of the stones, the power was in the presence of the Lord. And this is the message believers need today. God's fire does not fall because we are impressive. God moves because he is gracious and loving. Too many Christians wait to serve God until they think they are good enough. But if God only used polished stones, no one would qualify. He's looking for imperfect people.